Hello, it might not be the most interesting video, but this is from the case. This is the USB-C header that's on the NV7, and it would go into your, let's see if I can get this too dark, never mind, maybe see there, but two of them. It would just go onto your motherboard there. Now the problem usually with these things is that they're quite rigid, and depending on your motherboard, I think most of them just literally plug in there and just go straight up. It's a really tough cable, so there's not much you can do with the bend. It's not the best looking thing, and in my particular instance it's interfering with how I want this to sit, and then put the cable mod adapter thing on the end of it. I want it to sit differently. I can't find anything else apart from what I'm going to show you as to being a way around it, and maybe on some other boards I've not particularly looked, but I don't remember seeing any. They might actually have these facing that way, like some boards have the 24 pin facing that way, so you might be okay. But because my board is so wide and trying to fit it on here and everything, I wanted something where this cable would slot in there and literally just disappear as soon as possible. I was hoping for some kind of 90-degree kind of, well, not so much 90-degree because that's a bit of a problem, but like a 180, so I could just come up and then back down again. But I couldn't see anything until I found this cheap and cheerful thing. This just literally, if I can get it to focus, just plugs into that header there. It's normal, but instead of that thick shell and then the thick cable which goes up and it's hard to bend, this thing, if you wanted to, you could just do that, and then that just disappears, and it looks better than the cable that comes with most of your PC cases anyway. And obviously you can tilt it different directions, you can spy it, you can pretty much do whatever you want with it, and it'll hold its shape if you wanted to do some kind of crazy shape. And then this just goes and disappears into the back, and then the one from your PC case would just plug into there, out of sight. So the only thing you're going to be left with is how this looks at the front. That's as far as it will go. After that it starts getting rigid, white sealed, but as you can see, you can, if you wish, get a really tight bend on it. So mine's going to have a tight bend and up at an angle so that my GPU cable can actually run out straight the way I want it to. Because I think they're about £5 these things. But if I remember on, I'll put a link on, I think I got mine off eBay. I think you can get different sizes. You can get them shorter than this or longer. I was a bit lazy. I could probably got away with getting a shorter one, but I thought, well, I'll get this because whatever happens in the future case wise, I just want to make sure there's just enough there that if I have to do any kind of weird bending behind the scenes, there's enough there. But anyway, yeah, handy little thing just to smarten up the case and to make the cables go where you want them to, rather than this thing. Like I say, once it plugs in and goes straight up, you can't get a tight bend and it sticks out quite far. So there you go. Bye.